making waffles. So let me put my video hat on here. Okay, I need some flour and some baking powder and some oil. Now I keep this little cup measure without a little sticking out handle on it so I can measure out stuff. And yeah, that ought to be enough. Since it doesn't have a handle, it doesn't poke through the paper of the flour container. Okay, so I'm going to want I want my chopsticks. I want some baking powder. So about a teaspoon and a half or so is really not critical. Just stir that up good. I'm going to put in an egg. And some water. Now, I forgot to buy milk, so I'm just going to have to use some ice cream instead. And I don't think I will complain about that at all. And I've used regular white milk and chocolate milk for waffles, and it works just fine. So since I have Neapolitan, the indecisive ice cream, I will put a little bit of each one in there and clean off the spoon. Okay, and you want a couple tablespoons of oil in there too. Helps to keep the waffle from sticking in the waffle iron. So there you have it. Just flour and baking powder, not baking soda, but baking powder. It makes little bubbles in the batter, which makes it lighter. And you want enough fluids in there. You want some oil. You want maybe a teaspoon of sugar in there, maybe two. If you put too much sugar in there, it makes it burn. So you don't want too much sugar in there. I like a little bit of sugar in there because it is a breakfast food, and it's going to have syrup on it, so I think that the bread part should be sweet too. And you just want to add enough water to it so that it is thinner than that, but not so thin as you would make it if you were going to make pancakes. This is the same recipe for pancakes, just put a little bit more fluid in it. I found if you don't use sugar very much, then you could like steal some packs from the Circle K and use them when you cook. That's a little thin, actually, but it'll thicken up as it sits there waiting for me to eat my bacon and eggs. So we're just going to leave that there. Waffle iron is heating up, and there you have waffles.